ago. The Enterprise. And its commander, Captain Christopher Pike. As I stated, gentlemen, this was 13 years ago. We were on routine patrol when the ship's sensor...
Collision course. Sir? Steady as we go.
I gotta say, I'm not entirely sure how a radio wave is gonna cause a starship to go wonky, but one of the things in the original, because again, they were just learning how to do star fields, and it was cutting edge back then. The original star field, they literally just flopped it, and they looked like a big Rorschach test. So we had our friends from CBS Digital rotoscope out the screens and put a new star field in, and then recreate the shimmer.
It's a radio wave, sir.
Look at the back wall, you see that there's a window. Now, in the original 1964 pilot, The Cage, all they did was have a backing and they shined a green light.
And we thought to ourselves, why is that a pulsating green square? I mean, the fact that it was green led us to think that maybe it was some kind of area for a window, so why not? They're moving in space. This is the Enterprise's first voyage, this first, experience for these people. Let's give them a window.
And it gave it a little more reality of that they were traveling through the stars.
What's that? I didn't say there's anything wrong with me. That's right. Unless we get anything more positive.
You bet.
I'm tired of being responsible for 203 lives, and I'm tired of deciding which mission is too risky and which isn't, and who's going on the landing party and who doesn't, and who lives, and who dies. Oh, I've had it, Phil.
To the point, arrest, leave.
To the point of considering resigning.
Do what?
Well, for one thing, go home. Nice little town with 50 miles of parkland around it. Remember I told you I had 2 horses? We used to take some food and ride out all day.
That's ride out with a picnic lunch every day.
I said that's one place I might go.
We're approaching planet Talos 4, and one of the very cool things we're able to do is make all the planets more realistic, or at least more interesting than they were in the original. In the original Star Trek, what they literally did is they took a ball and they painted it, they put clouds or whatever, and they filmed it. It looked great. I mean, we all bought it for 40 years.
But we have now the chance to really start giving you alien worlds, and Talos was one of the first ones that we did. The key with planets is listening to the dialogue, because often there's a report on the planet. There's a planet where Spock says there are cyclones and volcanic activity, and there are planets that say they're ice planets. And so you have to listen to the dialogue to get this, and what we learn is that Talos is kind of a dead planet. And so we wanted to tie that in. And one of the things you have to do is you have to go down and look at the backdrop curtain that they hang behind everyone, because that is usually an indicating color of how we'll do some of the atmosphere when you see the planet. If it's kind of a greenish cyclorama, we'll do more of a greenish atmosphere. And so we take these things and put them all together and give them to Max at CBS Digital, and he just starts crafting these planets, and it's really a lot of fun to see a new realistic looking Enterprise pull into a realistic orbit around a realistic planet. It's just really, really cool.
We've settled into orbit, sir.
I read it, they polarize out as rounded metal bits. Could be parts of a spaceship hull.
Equip a landing party of 6. You feel up to it? Yes.
Some of the effects are actually pretty subtle. In a few moments, those scientists are going to disappear. And in the original, it was the camera stopped, the background changed a little bit. Here, thanks to the compositors at CBS, they cleaned it up and added a little shimmer and made it look a little nicer.
Perfect choice.
This is 13 years ago. The Enterprise. And its commander, Captain Christopher Pike. And its commander, Captain Christopher Pike.
Check the circuit.
All operating, sir.
Can't be the screen then.
Captain, headed this way.
Could be these meteoroids. Screen on, Mr. Scott.
No, it's something else. There's still something out there.
As I stated, gentlemen, this was 13 years ago. We were on routine patrol when the ships...
We've settled into orbit, sir.
I read it, they polarize out as rounded metal bits.
Could be parts of a spaceship hull.
Equip a landing party of 6. You feel up to it? Yes.
This is Mr. Spock. You'll learn next why returning Captain Pike to Talos 4 was worth risking my life and Captain Kirk's career. Join us then to see the conclusion of the incredible adventure on that forbidden planet.
Increase to full power!
Since you resist the present specimen, you now have a selection. Each of the 2 new specimens has qualities in her favor. You will find it an effective combination.
Don't, please, don't punish me! I'm dying! No!
overlook the unpleasant alternative of punishment.